I may have.
Hey, it's another Saturday night. Welcome to the GrimDark.
Hey.
Say we're missing Nicholas at the moment. Maybe he will show up. Not heard from him. How's everybody doing?
Pretty good.
Turns out, when I said I was going to get off early last night and go to sleep, that I didn't.
I can't believe you lied to us like that. You little friggin' piece of crap. How come Reggie gets a red dot and none of the rest of us do in Fantasy Grounds?
Or you just.
That's my dice
better
color.
than you.
Oh.
You don't want to know what the red dot means.
But I unfortunately made it through all the airports unscathed. So.
You
Hi, Nick.
unfortunately?
Yeah.
How do
There
I
he
change my
is.
dice color?
I'll have you know that I woke up during my first alarm.
Then went back to sleep, and then the phone call woke you up?
Oh shit, did somebody call me?
Yeah, I just called you. Yo, voicemail.
Oh, look at that. I didn't even know I had a voicemail.
How do I change my dice color?
That's in the
Upper right.
dice.
Oh. There's a big tab that says dice on it. Look at that.
Yeah, they've got new. I haven't looked at them or picked them up yet because I'm stingy. But they've got like specific monster dice now. So
Hey.
one of them looks kind of cool when it throws. It's got like claw marks going across the screen. Yeah, that's kind of.
Some of these dice are actually kind of cool.
Oh.
I'm looking at it now. They're kind of.
That's awesome.
I like that.
Yeah, they've got it coded, and you can change them if you want, but you can set like certain attacks to have certain dice effects or whatever.
And I have it set so that when I roll my dice, just a bunch of swords go flying in. They just
Hey.
clatter all over the fucking box.
If they make one. I need to change my colors. I had adjusted them for the previous look I had on here.
I'm gonna buy dice. I'm gonna buy virtual dice, not even real dice.
Yeah.
I am what I hate.
Yeah, fuck them real dice. Get some virtual dice.
Well, the it goes over just like in real life. You get your first set of dice, and you have to have like 5. You can never have enough dice.
Bradley, when you said you can get them to work on certain effects, and I was like, oh, can I get different colors based on what spell I'm using? And then I looked at the price of the dice, and I was like, those are actually kind of cheap. I don't know. I don't want to do that.
I waited till they had some on sale, and I got them for like. I mean, they're not bad. It's like I think what $4.99 or something, like $5.
There's 2 packs on sale for $3.99 right now, but yeah, they're $4.99 typically.
Yeah, and I got them for like $2, $2.50, something like that. Okay, I'll do it.
Wait, you can set the elemental type? Or you
Yep.
can set the dice for each elemental type.
Yep.
Yep.
Wow.
That's why I was looking at it like, that's kind of awesome, actually.
You cast your ice spell. You got your ice dice, etc.
I wanna do like a fireball with like the orange aura on a red die.
And they
That
got
just
some
sounds-
that got like some of them are just colored. Others have like the little effect that goes with them.
Yeah, that just sounds cool as hell.
You can even set the dice that are at the bottom. You could have those look like different ones individually.
Oh my gosh.
All the cool things with Fantasy Grounds. The new, of course, it's just the login. It's not like it affects game or anything like that. But the graphics for the when you download the updates and stuff like that, that looks really nice. They've redone the website.
Is this a theme that you've put in our game in particular?
No. This is the new UI. The only thing that's mine is the Welcome to the GrimDark background.
Okay.
Otherwise, let me flip over. Yeah, that gray hex thing in the back, that's in the side where all the tools, library, player, campaign stuff. That's all the new default. They've got a dark mode, but the only thing it changes is the character sheet and the chat window are a dark color, which looks really, really nice. But with the text, to me, I find it hard to read. It's not super legible. So, unfortunately, I'm still using the default lighter. It's kind of a mix. It's not pure light mode, but it's just more legible on the chat window and the combat tracker. Okay. If music or anything is too loud on the stream, somebody let me know. So anybody remember what happened last time?
Some goober showed up.
It's every session.
Yeah,
because y'all are here.
Sock's old boss is back in town or something like that.
He's not really my old boss.
It's
More
his
like a
nemesis.
co-worker.
Nemesis.
His
Nemesis,
frenemy.
Nemesis.
Frenemy from work.
It's Fremesis.
Fremesis.
That's a cool fireball die.
I was waiting for the dice to blow up. Now that would be cool on a game system like Savage Worlds, where the dice can't explode. If they actually blew up, that would look cool.
That's both Shadowrun and Exalted actually have mechanics for rolling high on a die and you get more die. If you roll a 10 in Exalted, that just counts for 2 successes instead of 1, and in Shadowrun, if you use an edge, rolling a 6 gives you an extra die. So it's always really satisfying to roll like a really nice roll in Shadowrun, and then like a second later, 6 more die also get rolled. And you're just sitting there like, yeah!
Nice.
Scott, you didn't play third edition Exalted as much as I did, but in order to reinforce the fact that Solars were supposed to be good at friggin' everything, there was a lot of later Solar charms where they exploded on 9s and 10s.
Oh, that's awesome. I know the Sidereals had something like that in second. Wasn't that their excellency? They could like lower the target number with one of their excellencies.
Yeah.
Which, not gonna lie, that's not nearly as good as just rolling more die, but it would be really good if you could put that effect on someone else. Sure, you only rolled a shitload of 4s. The target number was 4, though, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, so yeah, the last time we went over it's been about 18 months since when we stopped the campaign to let Brandon start running his. And y'all had become heroes of the city for wiping out, to the best of your knowledge, the changelings that have been infiltrating the city for the last 30 years, regarded as heroes through most of the city. And the Inquisition showed up to the request that you had sent many months ago. We don't have a telegraph, so messages take a little longer to get to where they're going.
What?
Was
Yeah.
the Inquisition, did they get the first one like, oh, it's the exile and throw it away, and then they just kept getting more and more? It's like, all right, maybe this is serious.
Fine,
Yeah,
just
they
go.
got like
and
300 envelopes.
So they get here to ask about Grishnak, and apparently he is either dead or fled. The doctor. And where's my notes? And Inquisitor Nomer had asked if, one, for you to take them to your place so they could have lodgings, and two, if you could, since you have acquaintance with the Count, to set up a meeting. We'll say a week has gone by since all that. And the Count has arranged for other lodgings for the Inquisition. So they're not staying with you. He's very cordial and curt. After when they're not around, he's not too pleased with their presence. And ask if any of you know why they've shown up.
I mean, I would just tell him. I would tell him the full story all the way going back to my time at Drisport. And I would tell him, like, listen, man, I didn't know it was going to be like a cool thing or that other Grishnak was going to be missing when they got here.
So you go ahead and let him know that you called the Inquisition?
I didn't know it was going to be cool around here. I thought it was going to be way worse.
When I assume it's like a few minutes that it takes for Sock to explain this, to tell his story, and I'll just say, or they're just assholes and they have asshole timing.
Asshole timing is a real thing, by the way. In case you were wondering, Count Krishna, it's a real thing.
I nod. Mm-hmm.
Give me a.
I'm sure he loved that story about the honeyman.
Give me a persuasion check with advantage, Scott.
Oh, I actually rolled 2d10. My bad. I rolled 2 dice and got a total of 10.
Yeah, did it roll like that? Because you shouldn't have rolled 2. It's just advantage.
No, I did it wrong by accident, but you know what? Like, what do you want from me, man? God
you
wants
can
me
roll
to
it
fail
correctly.
this roll.
That's funny though.
All right, I'll roll it. I'll roll it correctly.
Incoming one.
I got a 7. Oh, that's actually plus 5, so 12. I'm very persuasive. Not persuasive enough for this shit, apparently, though.
So what did it do on that? Did you hit the wrong button or?
I accidentally, I went to drag my persuasion, and then you said advantage, so I just right-clicked and added another d20.
Oh, that's funny.
Just rolled it like that, and I got a 10. I rolled pretty far below the average on that one. I should have rolled it with.
I'm trying to think
like
back. Had y'all even met the Count yet? There's the claw ones. Have you shit? Do you remember if y'all had met the Count before or after you had sent that message?
I
think we had met him.
It had to be after the first time because he introduced us to necrophiliac Dr. Grishnak.
Yeah, I
So
think
it had
that's
to have been after.
what gave us the idea that we might be into some stuff. Kasak knew of a Dr. Grishnak.
It's very disappointing. You requested them to come to the city, especially after the hospitality and other things. And he turns and looks right at Cleo that we've done for you.
In my defense, you hadn't done those things yet.
And in my defense, you kind of just like hijacked the body without asking us. But I'm not there, so.
But forgive me for helping you bring your companion back. But I understand there's been misunderstandings, I think. But my cousin, how should I say, it pushes the envelope of what can be done medically. It's to advance the science of so. So it can be forgiven a little bit. Hopefully they will not be staying in the city. I would hate for them to try. They've come before, trying to set up operations, but
I have a question, Bradley, because I think I may have a way, and I'm not going to reveal to anyone yet what that is, to satisfy the Inquisition. All I require is for you to answer yes or no. Is the pie woman still around?
yes. The sweet little pie lady, yes, she's still around.
All right.
Oh shit, we need to stock up on pies, yo.
You're gonna narc on the pie lady?
Yes.
What's wrong with you?
Heretical pies.
Listen,
What do you
listen,
mean? What's wrong?
Listen,
I like
Cleo,
those pies.
let's just go. We're gonna go stock up on some pies right now because we might not. We might not be able to get any more for a while.
This is a tragedy.
I'm imagining that, like, this is before we're talking with Count Grishnak, and Sock's just like, guys, it's the easiest solution. Listen, she's selling he's like frustrated that no one is understanding. They all want more pies. He's like, guys, come on. She's selling corrupted pies and the Inquisition is here. We have an easy out. Give them one little old lady and they fucking leave. They'll probably investigate for like another week afterward, but just don't let them find anything. It's that easy. Make them think that the only thing there was a corrupted old lady selling food.
You know what? He's right. He's right. It's just one little old lady.
Listen, she's also selling corrupted pies. It's a win-win.
Yeah, really good corrupted pies.
Oh my god.
So
I
far,
will never
all
eat
you-
again.
Yeah, so far all you know is that you get a really good night's sleep and mechanically boosted hit points.
Listen, she's warp tainted. That's good enough for me.
But,
And the Inquisition, for that matter.
but we can let them know that my cousin is not here. That's all I wish to speak on that, but they can be moving on. There is one thing that could keep them hanging around that I wish for you to investigate. Down at one of the gats, which this is a gat. You've been to one before. It's basically a set of stairs that lead down to the riverbank. There's one near the Angel Gate that there's been reports of walking corpses, not just walking corpses, but flaming walking corpses. This is something I think your lovely Inquisition would find reason to stay around for. So you could find out what that's about and quash that before they catch wind. It would be pleasing to me.
Is this a recent development?
Do what?
The corpses, are they a recent development? I'm asking Grishnak, not you.
Yes, this is something within the last several days that I have heard.
Sock sighs and closes his eyes and he says, oh, my work is never done, no matter where I go. All right.
And is Scott low to anyone else?
Yeah, you're a bit quiet.
Oh, should I scream into my mic louder?
Only incoherently.
Hey, I'm trying to fix my mic. It's about to fall off the mic stand for some reason.
Yeah, Scott, I have you at 140. You're a bit quiet still.
Got him all the way up.
I've got
to
him at 200.
Oh shit! I had him at 69.
How could you hear him?
I don't know how to turn that up for you guys. Let me.
Yeah, no, I just didn't know if it was just me or not.
Yeah, I can hear you fine. I just went and cranked up in Discord.
You were cutting out, Brandon.
All right, I'm gonna restart anyway then.
Did you not already do that?
When I started closing browser windows, it fixed the weird video flicker.
And it went to your
Right.
mic.
Yeah, apparently. I'll be right back.
So, informed you that this sighting was at Angel Gate near the dye works down by the river.
In a
Okay.
van.
Oh no, where we throw where hands are found and get thrown
See,
in
that's-
yards.
that's-
Well. If it isn't
That's the
consequences
DYE
of
works,
our
right?
own
Not the
actions.
DIE works?
Yes, the DYE.
Okay.
But if the other fits your need, you can do that too.
I'd be happy to go take a look.
So you all head that way. Give Brandon just a second to get back in here. Mr. Reboot. So does just 3 or is there 4 of y'all that are Jack? Are you playing WoW with them?
I am not.
It's just me and Garrett right now.
Oh, I thought Scott was raiding with y'all.
No, I haven't played in like 3 or 4 months at this point.
I think I stopped at phase 2 on SOD.
I heard the phases a little rocky after that.
Yeah.
I wanted to play, but it's just kind of like meh.
I'm not embarrassed to admit this, Jack. The first thing I looked for in all the dice was some kind of is it die. I
course you
scrolled
did.
all the way through. Forgive me for having class.
Does audio sound any better now?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Now see if your cam works again.
No flicker.
I'm just playing dice. Don't look at my stuff.
Yeah, those claw ones look kind of cool.
What is wrong with your dice?
What? Oh, wow. Yeah, wait. Those are absurdly low. Uh-oh. I can never roll a 20 again. This character. Can I re-roll right now, Bradley? Sock's never gonna roll above a 10 for the rest of his life.
Here comes the chaos.
I have displeased the god.
Okay, so I'm not. What was the last thing you caught, Brandon? You heard him asking about for y'all to go check out this burning corpse.
Yes,
thing?
the flaming walking undead.
Okay, so y'all head to Angel's Gate. Let me see if I can.
Is the group kind of on retainer with the count at this point? Or is this like?
Well, y'all haven't ever
We're
refused to do
investigating
anything
stuff.
for him, but yeah, I mean, you could. Y'all just kind
Just
of
curious.
gone. You can say like, yeah, no, we're.
I
we
do
don't
stuff
wanna
with
do
my
that.
guardsmen, my bros.
I mean, y'all can choose. Like, no one's ever said, you know what, we don't care. Thanks for the house, thanks for all the bullshit, but we're leaving.
I mean, I'm kind of tied to the city at this point.
Yeah.
My gang's here.
I've got a job here, kind of, or I've got access to some archives. So
I kind of owe him one at this point.
Sock's over here like, I actually don't really owe anyone anything. I could probably
I'm
just
gonna
go.
dip. See y'all later.
Sorry about that whole Inquisition
So
thing.
anyway, I brought the Inquisition. Later.
yeah, three's a crowd. I'm just gonna leave.
Okay, so y'all go down here, and let me find my spot. He tells you you're looking for a guy named Majit Singh.
Say a gene seed.
Gene
I think he
Seed.
said Gene Sing.
Hang on. Ginseng. There.
Does Majit dance also?
He can dance if he wants to. He can leave, his friends behind. Yep. So, as you approach here, the poisoned river gurgles at the foot line of the stone steps, their surface smoothed by age and tattooed with colorful tikas and dyes. Above the streets frown upon a singular space. Within are 6 great slabs, and one bears a corpse laid atop a huge pyre of sweet-smelling timbers, straw and spices. The redolence of sandalwood and exotic oils mingles with the more subtle smells of the putrefaction from the bodies and a stronger, distant stink of the river. Nearby, a painted and singing holy man, or not a holy man, but a singing man is lighting coals. So you see this dude going to each one of these little slabs that you have in front of you, except the most, but the 11 o'clock position one. That one's empty.
By 11 o'clock, you mean the...
Hang on, I will
This
use
one?
the ping. Yeah, that one.
Okay.
Ding. That one's empty.
Got it.
Find a token real quick, or I'll just do this.
Ah, ping mode. Okay, that's cool.
There, he's like right over here.
Did the count tell us why we're looking for this guy in particular?
Now, he's the one that kind of reported seeing the flaming corpse.
Oh, okay.
He notices your approach. You're kind of staring. Can I help you? Why are you trying to laugh right now? I get to do my my horrible accent.
No, I just wasn't expecting it. That's all.
Did you not see the name?
I hadn't put it together. I can just see the...
Culturally appropriating. Oh no.
Yep.
Ah, yes, doing what America does best.
It's like half my coworkers.
What America does best.
Oh shit! Sorry, I forgot about the oil. All right, the second best.
So I just find it funny. So it's okay if I do a shitty Cockney accent.
No, there's nothing wrong with it. I was laughing at it. It sounds like so many people I work with right now.
Oh, that's funny.
Yes, we're actually looking for Majid.
That wouldn't be me.
Oh, good. Well, something about the fiery corpses. We're here to handle
Oh,
that. Whole
yes. Good. If you
situation.
can help, oh, please help. It's I'm going to lose business. There's already had families trying to pull these their other deceased away before we can cremate them. Yes. What had happened about 6 o'clock a couple of days ago. It had just happened. I come outside and it was very misty. Could barely see more than like my hand in front of me. And the morning was still, but I could hear the whispers of the repairman, and he points over right behind you where there's scaffolding and stuff all around that building, like directly. Yeah, you see where it says scaffolding on the map. All that area, the circular part goes way up, and there's a big steeple. Looks like what had happened is been hit by lightning. And they're repairing that.
Okay.
And I could hear the workers. They had already started doing their work. And then all of a sudden, I could hear two voices. I think it was a man and woman coming from another direction over here, and he's just kind of waving off his hand. And I think they may have been arguing, but I could not make out details. I had just woke up, so I was still shaking off sleep. And all of a sudden, a woman wearing all white pyre gown, which is common burial attire, she rose and she just dashed past me, breathing flame, and screamed and ran to the steps and leaped into the river. The constables, they came, and I told them what happened, and they tried dragging the water, but they could not find anything. But of course, they only spent maybe 5 minutes. They should have looked longer. But they seem to be scared of the water. Of course, we have slop sharks, which you've heard the term around. It's basically these giant angler type fish. They refer to as slop sharks.
Oh.
Oh, I thought you said slap sharks.
Slop.
That does not sound fun.
Well,
This
and,
shark, they run
I
up
mean,
and just slap you.
They come out of the water. What the fuck?
They're not dangerous, just really annoying.
You'll be minding your own business, fishing with your hat down, and suddenly, wham!
Cleo, you can
Slap
never
shark.
understand what anyone's saying. That's a ridiculous statement. I've got the tails going on, Cleo. I can't understand a word this man is saying.
Listen, I
deaf.
rolled a perception to see if I could read this man's lips or not because his accent is thick. I rolled a 1.
Hey, just a second. My middle daughter just came in from a trip. Be right back.
All right, I'm gonna play the dice then.
Did you get some dice?
I got some dice.
Wow, multicolored.
This is
Oh,
my
there you
color
go.
now.
You lost it.
Can you change the colors of those?
Yeah, because I can have I like this red and blue because it's me, but I also like yellow. So sometimes I just want to do one of these. Oh, great! A 20 and then a 1.
Maybe not that. Well,
Now-
Sometimes I just want to fail.
And chaos finds balance.
Need a lighter blue, but I want it to still be blue. I guess this will work. This worked.
By the way, I hope slap sharks are actually a real thing now.
Watch out, you're just gonna go around a corner someday.
They can be real in your dreams, Nick.
I'm thinking of have you ever seen those videos of fish jumping out of the water slapping people? I'm
Oh,
just
yeah.
imagining that, but a shark.
They do it on purpose.
What if the shark from Jaws was chasing the fucking boat? They're like, oh my god, we need a bigger boat, and then it just fucking slaps them. This needs to be like a really shitty movie that they spend like $70 million on.
Cocaine Bear already exists.
Yeah, but slap shark.
Some of the effects are kind of obnoxious, actually. Like they're too loud, like this. I guess it's not that bad. I guess it's not that bad when you're rolling it. Wow, I really am rolling super low right now.
Yep,
I need
get
to
it
keep
all out of your
rolling
system.
until. Yeah, I just need to keep rolling until I get. Okay, there's a 14. We're good. We should be fine now.
I was gonna say if you need to roll until you get like 3 20s and then balance has returned.
I'm back.
Like
Sorry
three
about
20s
that.
in a row, or can I have 3 20s like this?
Watch them all be ones.
Let's see.
That's a
There's a
lot of
1. There's the 3. Oh my god, so many
That's a
single
lot.
I got
digits.
120. I got 120 out of
see
all
You
of
got
that.
4
in like-
ones.
Oh no,
Suck. What is wrong?
my chaos power wanes.
It's
Sorry
because
about
there's
that.
other Inquisition nearby.
Yeah, my middle girl went to her first concerts and she just got back. So
They're siphoning my power.
So I just want
Did you
you to
see-
know you rolled 36 dice and 20 of them were single digit.
Yeah, that's only a little below average.
Above average, you mean?
I mean, below 10, below average.
Sure.
yes, if there's anything you can do to help, I would be most appreciated.
So did this just happen the one time?
That's the first time I've ever seen such.
And was this like someone you were actively cremating at the time?
But she was like, he walks over, and he's like, she was scheduled to be to cremation today, or along with the others. That's my job. So what I do is do all the cremation. We rub the oils and the scents to make the body prepared.
Right.
then we
so,
send them-
so she was already in flagrante.
Yes, and I'd come up yesterday morning, and it just rose and ran.
Are we sure she was already dead?
Oh, definitely. No. They were definitely dead. We have the traditional wake, and none of them ever gotten up.
That's good.
So yes, and it's kind of bad for business. No one wants to have their loved ones coming back and jump in flames and jumping in the river, never to be found.
I could see how that might hurt your prospects.
It's also very frightening.
I'd imagine so. I'm gonna investigate the steeple area. Is that on this map?
Yeah, that's the right of where it says scaffolding. It's probably about 60 foot up or so. You can see there's two guys up there currently working.
Sorry, I restarted my fantasy grounds, and they changed how you find the map on your stuff to reopen it, and I hate
You
it.
should be able to open up your character sheet
It's open.
and then click on the little icon, and then the thing in the middle opens the map your token is on.
That is so many steps just to open the map.
Well, pretty nice though when you have like hundreds of maps or something. It's like, which one was it?
If you're DM, I can see why that's nice. If you're a player, I'm just sitting here like, wow, that's like 3 too many steps just to find the map that my active token is on. Okay. Could you point out the steeple again? I'm gonna go
Yep, that one right there.
Religious iconography and lightning bolts always titillate me.
DM, we've been living in this we're in Hamburg?
Yes, you're in Hamburg.
Okay. We've been living here for a while. What are we familiar with about this river? As far as like folklore or reasons people don't want to be in it.
Nothing specific folklore wise, but you've traveled up and down this river different times, many times.
Is this the one we found in Armin?
That you found what?
In Armin?
No, it's the one you threw an arm in.
Ah.
It's like
no, I'm sorry. No, you found it there and then you threw it at the cop. Sorry.
Yeah.
That one. It's the one that when you first started out, you were at the asylum and come out through the drainage tunnels. That's the same river that come in. The river you took to the Honeyman's house that was sinking kind of down into it.
Okay. Is this the same river that the birdcage is on?
Yes. Different end of the city, but
Got
same
it.
river. It's a very big river.
Mhm.
There's even certain places and areas throughout it that there's like large islands kind of in the river that support different habitations.
I'm gonna go inside of this place and take a look around.
Hang on, I gotta find something to adjust you. I can barely hear you.
Oh,
Shit, I can't turn you up any further. What are you wanting to do?
I'm looking inside this church steeple area where the lightning bolt hit.
No, no lightning bolts on it. It was struck by lightning and like blew the top off of it. That's what they're repairing. Yeah, it's kind of cordoned off. You see some rubble still inside. Otherwise, there's nobody in there.
I'm gonna walk in. They got an orange cone outside. I don't care.
Okay. You go in. There's broken tables, chairs. It's like the rubble hasn't been cleaned out completely in here. Probably waiting till the repairs are done. No other inhabitants Nothing doesn't look of interest.
Well, I
Is
guess
there anything
the next-
specific you're trying to look for or to do?
I guess why a lightning strike would have been here. But I guess in this case, it sounds like it happened to be the tallest building.
Correct.
Damn. Because the last time I remember seeing lightning bolts was when a certain someone was dead and was coming back to life. You know, like a corpse that might get back up and then run into a river.
Say as y'all are looking around, the two guys up top, they just continue their work, just doing their thing. They don't even like pay you any mind.
Majid said that they were there when the body woke up. Like they were the only
He
other
could
people
hear the
around.
construction going on, like the hammering and stuff, but said he also heard like two voices, and he kind of he pointed out like this direction, just like his hand like waving. He could hear voices arguing that sounded like a man and a woman, but he couldn't make out any kind of details or what it was about.
Has this been happening at night or just kind of whenever?
This was, he explained that this was like he got up at 6 a.m. had just woke up, was coming out to start performing his daily tasks when he heard the arguing stuff, and then all of a sudden, like out of the fog, because you could hardly see out of the fog, she just comes running past him and down the steps into the river.
Can I take a look around the tablet she was laid on and see if there's any signs of like what's the word I'm trying to think of? Like a ritual that was set up or something that tinkered with the space?
There's nothing that stands out other than you've got, it's very oiled. You can see different dyes and stuff but all of them look, as you kind of glance at the others, same kind of thing. And he explains that they're the process of doing the purification, getting them ready. And he shows you as he's working on one. It looks like as if there should be a body there. You've still got kind of the outline, but again, this has been used many, many times. So anything for what you're thinking of ritual-wise, no. There's no kind of markings or extra drawings or anything like that. No blood. See, all the other bodies that are on there have like white funerary gowns on.
What's the weather like right now? Is it pretty clear?
Overcast, a bit chilly. We're basically October 15th. It's not cold, but it's got there's a chill in the air.
Salk, you see anything up there?
Unfortunately, no. I guess I can move some of the rubble around, but it sounds like I'm not going to find anything.
No, say this is just the bottom where everything had like kind of collapsed from the top to the inside, broken a lot of furniture.
They're doing construction on the top, right, to repair it?
There's basically bamboo scaffolding all along the outside of the building that you would have to climb to get up there.
Just want to take a look around over here. What kind of buildings? Because he said he maybe heard something over this way.
The building
like
directly beside you looks to be in disuse. The one to the north looks like a pie shop.
Ooh.
A what shop?
Pie?
Oh, okay. I thought you said eye, as in eyeball, and I was
Pies and
Really?
pie.
Yeah. Gonna have to have Bradley repeat that one to me.
Watch out for the slap sharks and the eye shops.
They're not as related as you'd think.
Be like the old, I'm not, Brandon's probably old enough to remember the old Saturday Night Live land shark. To get the knock on the door.
I'm pretty weak on my SNL trivia, to be honest. I just didn't watch.
Say the original SNL was funny. They had a bit once in a while, the land shark, and someone would get a knock on the door, and it's the shark trying to con its way into the house, and they're like, no, and it's like, then you get in and
it's
eat
fine,
them.
man. Yeah. The classic.
Slap shark.
Can I poke my head in the disused building?
Yeah, it looks like it. One time it was set up for some sort of mercantile of some kind, just abandoned right now.
What's everybody else up to?
Do what?
Oh, what's everybody else up to? If I'm gonna like walk back and talk to somebody about it, I don't know if like they all scarpered off into other corners.
Socks in the bell tower.
I'm gonna look into the water.
Any specific area?
Just maybe where it walked into, or
as you move down, it's very dark. You see it stinks really bad of chemical, and you can see every now and then where it's mostly murky, almost black. You'll see muddy colors, sometimes a streak of like a yellow or a green that seem to be coming from the north. Of course, as you look, there's the dye works are up there, and it looks like they aren't following EPA standards and dump a lot of their chemicals directly into the river.
damn them.
Many OSHA violations.
Well, we can't have that.
Hey Majit,
Yes?
what do we know about the deceased? What got back up and ran into the water and such?
Well, she was a young woman, probably in her mid-20s, I believe. The family said she had got some sort of sickness and had passed.
Are any of the others present here? Did they die of the same illness?
No, this one over here is cardiac arrest. From what we're told, the heart just gave up and went boom. It's an older looking man. This woman over here died of dysentery. That was very horrible from the story I was told. And this man here just fell over to hit him head wrong and never got back up. Hey, Saturday, thank you for the raid, brother. Hey, appreciate the resub. And why is my help button not working? Did y'all play tonight? I hadn't seen y'all online recently.
I'm gonna try and make my way up to where Sock's looking around.
Okay, same thing. It's the interior of this bell tower. And rubble. Several of the bricks look falling from above. Broken timbers, broken furniture.
Hey Sock,
Yes.
I got one of two ideas here. I'm trying to figure out which one seems like it's more credible. Either, well, I don't know. You tell me. Is people getting up midway through cremation? Is there like a natural cause for that?
I think Sock stares at you and blinks really slowly. No, Reggie. I
Good,
don't
we're on the
think
same
that is.
page there. So, I can't figure out if we're supposed to maybe follow the individual and see what they've connected to, or try to figure out what somebody else wanted to resuscitate a body for. I'm thinking there's either something around here that's got to do with like a ritual, or somebody had to cast a spell, or there was something specific about this young lady.
All of those sound possible still. We haven't really found anything to rule out anything else, so your guess is as good as mine, Reggie. Though I would try to check out the dye factory when I have a chance.
Particular reason being?
I eat out of this river?
It's totally fair. I get it. Completely unrelated to what we're doing. Oren, did you catch anything? Besides diseases?
I'm on my hands and knees, like about to stick my face in this water.
Gotta catch a brain-eating amoeba.
What's Moose and Max doing?
Sticking my head in the water.
Can I check out the bodies for any like weird marks or sigils?
Everything looks clean and the way it should. Prepared for a cremation. Say they've been tended to very nicely. They're undisturbed in any kind of fashion. Clothing is in good shape, except they've got glisten with a bit of oils, and definitely get the fragrances of all the incense and different things they've used, like sandalwood stuff, to kind of make the area nice. But you still get that reek of putrefaction. Any of you Carcass fans would have caught that reference as well. And is looking around like, what? You're not a metalhead, Brandon.
Nope.
Carcass has an album, I Reek of Putrefaction.
Ah. Today I learned that's the name of a band.
To answer your question, Scott, Moose is waiting to find something to hit and kill. Until he has something to hit and kill, he doesn't feel like he can do anything useful.
Max is
Did I
standing
ask
close
about
by.
Moose? I don't want to sound. I'm not trying to sound like a dick. Did I ask about Moose? I don't.
No, I
No,
did.
that was-
I
that was
said,
Bradley's
what's
question.
Max
was
and
that-
Moose doing?
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I don't know
I
why
was
I
like-
thought Scott said something.
You said to
I
answer
can
your
see
question,
when you said
Scott,
that.
and I'm
Brandon's
like,
got this weird look on his face like, what?
I was just
what I meant to say.
confused.
Yeah, I'm sorry. What I meant to say was unless Scott or Sock had said anything to Moose to like follow him or keep an eye out for anything, he's just standing here waiting for something.
Moose, keep an eye out for anything that looks weird.
You
I
turn,
have
you
to
look,
keep an eye
and you
out.
see Max standing close by. That's the weirdest thing you see so far.
Max, I have a very
Max is
serious
wearing
question
three
for you.
different
Are
Wearing
you
what?
hiding? You go first, Max.
He's wearing 3 different hats.
Do you have a slap shark hiding in one of those hats?
Not that I know of.
I'm gonna keep an eye on his hats.
But I
just in
haven't
case.
checked for the past half hour, so never know.
I still love how that's
Gonna
not a
tuck in there.
euphemism. He's like, oh, he's a man of many hats. No, he does a lot of different things. No, he wears many hats at one time.
Behold, the man of many hats.
Honestly, we could probably sign
That-
Max up for like a carnival. He could be a carnival attraction.
And Max, what are you doing? Just hanging out?
They're checking out the top part, and I'll check out the ground floor. How about that? Since we've got someone checking the river, we've got people checking the rafters where the
No, they're not
lightning
in the
hit.
rafters. They're gonna have to climb scaffolding to get up there. They're inside the bottom. It looks very rickety bamboo. You're gonna have to make some checks if you're climbing up it.
I want to try and nonchalantly check out Umajit here.
Hey, thank you for the
Yeah.
sub. Appreciate that.
See if he seems on the level. Like, does he have a kit or like a bag that he's working out of? Yeah, I'm assuming this is just the slabs and him and the bodies.
Yes, now the little thing with the slats just by Scab, that's a little kind of flotsam jetsam put together hut that looks like that's what he like lives in.
Oh, okay.
Not a man of means by any stretch.
Can I just like take a
Yeah, you
peek
look.
inside?
You see little clay jars of different like oils and perfumes, incenses. Nothing that stands out as like, hey, why do you have this? This all looks like would be normal stuff for this kind of work.
No weird kind of small altar to something.
The closest thing to altars would be these stone slabs that the bodies are laid out on.
Okay.
There's no kind of
Like a little shrine.
ruinous markings on anything. You can see Orin out there. Looks like there's junk, probably maybe 30 foot out.
Junk?
Yeah, like sunken boats or something at one point. That's the only other thing that kind of sticks out in the river.
I see.
Whereabouts did he point to where she went in? Is that where Orin is now?
Where what?
Where the body jumped into the river? Is that the spot Orin's looking right now?
Basically, it jumped in the river. Well, he heard the splash. He doesn't know the exact point because it was super foggy.
Ah.
But he heard it screaming going past him, and then he heard the splash. What's Cleo doing?
I guess after I finish looking at bodies.
It was 30 feet out.
Basically,
Go
like
ahead,
on the
Orin.
edge of the map, like going off
Yeah.
the map, you see like wreckage of like a couple of boats, barely like the tip of a prow sticking up. You got like a mast off at like a 45-degree angle coming up out of the water. It looks pretty old. It's rotted timber. Everything's sagging on it. Most of the cloth from what was once a sail, super tattered and gray black in color. So it's all been there a while.
See anything out there?
Are you gonna swim out there?
No, I was
Oh.
just trying to figure out how
Yeah.
far out.
That's
30
about
feet
where
is.
you see it.
I'm gonna sort of point out there and be like, it's like there's some boats in the water.
If that's the way that she was heading, it might be something out there.
I mean, even if she wasn't, it's a good place to get caught. You know, stuck underwater.
Should we ask how long ago that stuff sunk?
No.
I'm gonna go ask.
Fine. I'm gonna keep looking into this water, make sure nothing interesting comes by.
Nothing other than the stink. You go ask him about it. As far as he knows, those have been there like that for probably 8 to 10 years.
Okay.
I have this cool ever burning candle.
That gives off no light but brightens the area somehow.
You remember where you got that?
Yeah.
Brandon almost puked.
I'm gonna put it in the water. See if I can't see anything extra.
Like underneath the water?
Yeah.
Its light only goes out about 2 foot in diameter.
Yeah.
And then it just kind of becomes so dark and murky at that point. So you don't see
Probably
anything.
better than what I could see before.
Yeah. Holding it, moving around, you see like an old tattered boot kind of float by, comes into view, and then disappears.
Who's throwing boots in this water? Well, nobody's been to the roof yet, right?
Of which building?
The important.
No, it's that's the one that you need to climb the scaffolding to get to.
I will now climb the scaffolding.
Okay. I need an athletics check, sir.
Boop.
So you're climbing up there, you're getting close to the top, and then you hear the bamboo snap and crack, and you plummet 50 foot, sir.
What?
Oh,
Where's my dice?
Oh, I'm not anywhere near you. I can't cast a spell on you. You're fucked.
And you take 20 points of damage as you just like thud onto your back after hitting and breaking several more of these bamboo crossbars.
Lordy.
ooh. In hindsight, you probably should have just let me do that.
Oh, are you okay, mister? That looked very painful.
I've
Are you
had
okay?
worse.
He's running over there to check on you.
He's running over to start putting the oils on.
I'll help pick him up.
You hear guys up top yell, "What the hell are you doing? Idiot son of a bitch!" You see
Don't we,
this
don't we have someone that can walk upside down?
In public?
in the daytime in public.
In this economy?
Entirely localized in your kitchen?
Why are we climbing the scaffolding anyways?
Need to get a better look up there.
Because it's
You
written on
got
the map.
almost up there. You could see the guys working. They were completely either oblivious to you or ignoring, and they were just doing. You can see them scraping masonry or the cement, lack of a better term, on there, laying brick, big rocks, putting them into place, chiseling off other rocks. They were doing looks like standard rock work.
Okay, I'm gonna climb up there. I need you to distract some people, though.
As you start, they're like, no coming up here. This is not safe. Just stay the hell away. We got a job to do, trying to get this finished.
I'm gonna do it again.
Oh.
Yes.
Is the building next to it just as tall? Like, is this one tall?
That one, no, it's about the same height as the flat area of that building. The circular part is the tower that rises way up. It's a bell tower, and on a couple of the facings, there's like looks like almost like a clock, for a better term.
Doc, you can't tend to my boo-boos, can you?
What?
My boo-boos.
I'm in the building.
His
I'm,
ouchies.
like, are you like walking into the building as I'm like going through the rubble, and you just walk in?
You're
and
going
just
through
like,
the rubble. You look.
"Suck."
You just hear this cracking and snapping, and then this big thud. You kind of feel it vibrate in your feet a little bit as you see Orin like on his back, like laying in just outside the doorway that you had walked in.
I'm gonna like look around for anything suspicious really quick. Like, huh, that's weird. Orins don't usually just drop out of nowhere.
It's a new practice I've started.
You say that lying on the ground. It's something new. It's like yoga, but instead you throw yourself off a roof.
It's
Yeah.
not. I'm still refining the process.
Majid brings like a little clay
You know what
jug
they
with
say,
water in it for
practice makes perfect.
It's a work in progress. You'll or if you ever start a yoga thing, don't come to me. I won't be helping you. As it turns out, your kind of yoga is not part of a balanced lifestyle.
You haven't seen the whole thing yet.
Are those workers like looking down at him?
Well, yeah, they started like, because it was vibrating and shaking that whole scaffolding as he broke through, and they're just yelling and cussing to everybody, just get away. It's not safe. You don't know what you're doing.
Hold on a moment, please. I suppose I can fix you up, Orin, but I don't think I can do all of it at once. Not that I physically can't, but more like if you took a fall like that and you walked away unscathed a moment from now, that's going to look really, really suspicious.
I'm okay with it not being all fixed at once.
Gotta just fake a limp a little bit.
I'm gonna drag Orin out of there and say, "Gentlemen, we're with the Count. It's fine. We'll be back in just a moment. I'm gonna give this man a severe talking to about disrupting your work." And I'm gonna drag Orin. I can actually click and request your dude too. I'm gonna drag him over here into this alley between buildings.
It's just funny. I picture you just like dragging him along the ground. He's like, I can walk. I just hurt.
I'm gonna whisper a quick prayer, and then I'm going to put my fingers on Orin's head, and I'm going to say, "What the hell? What the hell, man? What are you thinking?" No, I'm casting Cure Wounds.
Let's see those low
What
rolls.
were you doing, you maniac?
All of a sudden, a fireball erupts from that alleyway.
The UI is different, and it's like jacking me up here. Oh, I have to just roll an Arcana. That's right.
Yep.
Holy crap! It's been so long, dude.
I know.
Welcome back to the
Let's watch.
GrimDark.
Get that one and watch the fireball erupt from the hall or the alleyway. There you go.
Yeah, there you go. Damn, that's it, huh?
You should have some pluses on that. It doesn't have like plus your mod.
I thought so, but it didn't. It didn't do it.
Look at your sheet.
Is it Wisdom? Spellcasting ability. It just didn't apply it.
Let me look at the sheet.
So it should be
+5.
+5. Yeah.
This is showing +3 on your thing, but it didn't put the
Oh,
plus three.
+3. Yeah, I'm not +5. We're thinking another D&D character with the 20 dex. Where I have like at least a +5 to all everything forever.
Yeah, that's weird. It's programmed in there. Hang on, I want to. Yeah, see, that shows
I-
the plus.
I wish Sock had as much
That's odd.
dexterity as Cal.
Did you adjust it already or something?
No.
Okay, because I just dropped it and it shows the plus on there.
Oh. No, I went to actions. Here, I'll roll it again. Let me deselect Orin first.
Yeah, don't select him or drop it on. Just drop it in chat.
Yeah, that's all I got.
That's odd.
Oh, the stat wasn't on. Is it proficiency?
No, it's
Same as
on wisdom. I checked it. It's coded. It's showing on my side correct.
There, let me. There, now it has the +3 on it. In the setting, the little gear, I clicked it under Cure Wounds and it said that stat was undefined. I just put it back on Wisdom.
That's odd.
So you get a
'cause
grand
it
total of
shows it
5
on
health back.
when I look at your character sheet. Anyway,
How
as
much
long as it's
more are you
fixed.
missing? Sorry, I don't mean to keep interrupting.
He's got
you,
8
Bradley.
wounds.
All right, we're gonna do it again. I'm gonna look at him for a second and be like, sorry, sometimes, one in full men. Damn. Really wanted that one to blow up.
That's enough.
Way to go.
Yeah, that's
Try
good.
to look wounded, like limp or something. Can you do that, Orin?
What did I do? What now?
Just try to look wounded.
Yeah, I think I could do that. I'll put
He
10
comes
back
out
on.
and he's like, oh, the pain!
I'll put the 10
super
back on because I
dramatic.
took 20.
Oh, you took too much off.
Yeah, it's because all the other heals, like you rolled a 10 and
Oh,
you had a 2. So I put 10. We're good.
so he's still hit down 10. If you
Yep.
wanted to do something about it.
Nope.
I'm all right.
I need him to look a little more wounded.
Okay.
We don't play with people being suspicious about us. Or at least I don't. Maybe you guys can afford that.
Well, at least yours.
I've
That's
got the
just
Inquisition breathing down my neck.
yeah. That's just verbal and somatic for that, isn't it?
In touch, yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
And my verbal was the prayer and the somatic was
Yeah, most his were pretty much internal damage from the fall, so you could that's easy to cover up and not see what the hell just happened.
You should be fine in the night's rest, Orn. If take 2 more Q wounds in the morning and call me if you still feel bad.
Yeah, sure. Thank you, Sock.
I'll give him a little bow. My pleasure, as always.
You
Well,
know
not
what?
really, but
It worked out so well. I'm gonna try and climb the scaffolding.
everyone
It's broken. It's broken.
everyone but the person good at climbing has to try.
Yeah, these
have-
guys, as y'all start,
I have a +5 to athletics.
My bad. Fine. Plus
Did
5
you turn your
units.
cam off, Brandon?
No, I restarted and
I was just looking because I didn't know if I had something messed up on stream or if you just weren't showing.
no, it's like I'm back in the video ninja room.
I wonder if it changed links or something. When you did that. There we go. Okay, so what's the game plan?
We could always just come back later.
Yes.
Or we could go check out the dye works.
I would actually like to check out the dye works.
You say you've got the building across. If you're just kind of giving a quick look, the one Brandon looked at was abandoned. Looks like it was a mercantile of some kind. You have the Pie Man beside the bell tower. The one directly across to the right from the bell tower. This one looks to be tenements, just housing. This one is a fruit seller, all kinds of produce and stuff. That's what those little slashes and stuff out front. The market stall, the dye works, and what's this other one? Oh, sorry. That one right there looks to be the local working girls establishment. Those are the ones of interest.
I'm gonna go check out this alleged pie store. Do some quality control.
Do you need any help
Oh, yeah,
assuring the quality?
I could use a hand. This might be a tough job.
Okay, you go over there. There's a huge bald man. He's just over. You see him working dough, kneading it, rolling. He notices it here. She goes, "Oh, what gonna do for you?"
You have quite an interesting choice in location.
Okay.
Do you get a lot of business being next to the crematorium?
Oh, old Sing over there? That doesn't hurt anything at all. People come through here all the time looking for pies. We got minced lamb, minced beef, I guess a couple of ales, only like a cask or two.
What was
People
the first? What was his first pie?
He's got mint lamb.
Oh, I thought you said mint slam, and I was like, I want that pie. That sounds awesome. I want
I'll
a
take
mint
a-
slam.
It's like a slice
We
of
have
mint
slap
slam.
shark pie.
I want two of
That's the mint
those.
slam. It's made from slap shark.
I really thought you said mint slam, and I'm like, that sounds awesome.
How big are these pies, Bradley?
They're probably like 6-inch. They're little hand pies. Now he makes some larger ones, like you would have
Alright.
your 8 to 12-inch, like big pies. But most of them are like that 6-inch.
All right.
Yes, Cleo.
Can I have some money?
Did you leave your wallet
Probably
at home?
have plenty of coin. These are like a silver a piece.
I have 5 silver in my inventory.
That's 5 pies.
So I was gonna say, sounds like 5
Oh,
pies to me.
plenty,
Wait.
plenty.
Why do I only have 15 silver and nothing else?
Because we're broke.
Where
You drink it
How
all.
are we broke?
Because you
broke?
drink it all. Well, you have no job. Everything
What do you mean
got,
we
you
have no
eat.
job? What
No,
are we out here
seriously.
doing right now, Bradley?
Hey, you're doing favors.
Yeah,
He offered. He didn't say
There's no
anything about
regret.
payment. You've got a manor house that was given to you, fully staffed. Food comes in that you don't have to buy. You get drinks and food at all the taverns you go to. Why would you?
Oh, woe is me, says the man set for life.
Listen, all I have to say is when the property
You just
when the
received a small loan of $1 million. It's
when the
okay.
property taxes come back next year and bite us in the ass, we're all going to be wishing that we were asking for some payment. Well, as much as I'd like to discuss renegotiating our contract, and by renegotiating, I mean negotiating a contract in the first place. Yeah, we would like some pies, please.
Sure. He shows you an assortment of different pies. Make the money exchange, and they're very good pies.
I will buy 2, one for me and one for Scab.
I will buy 4, all of them for me.
That is
Scab like basically
Just
takes the
outrageous.
big bite to get it out of your hand, and then another one is he throws the head back and the pie's gone.
So talented. So skilled. Anyways, did you happen to see what happened? Was it yesterday morning?
Yeah, I heard about that. Old thing had some issues. Say the only thing I noticed is that I was making some deliveries, and I come back, my cart was gone, my hand cart. Found it. Just he points off. Pinger again. Oops. He points, and y'all are right there. His shop. He points that direction. He goes, "Yeah, found it over at the river crossing."
It's a little strange.
So I figured the kids in the area probably trying to play a prank or something.
Well, thank you for your time, and thank you for the pies.
Definitely
Wait,
come back
before
anytime.
we leave, I have a very important question. Do you know anything about a pie lady in town? Is she your competition, or does she work for you?
No, there's lots of pie sellers all through town. I don't know a specific old lady you're describing.
All right, okay.
Yeah, if there's anything else I can do for you, and yeah, if you hear about what happened with that issue Singh had, be interesting to know. Good tales help sell pies when you got interesting tales to sell.
I'm gonna go check out where he said he found his cart.
He found his cart over here. It's kind of pushed off to the side by some of the trash and stuff behind the building. You get over there, there's just looks like it's not rotted, but it's old timber that you can walk across. Most of this area looks like it's pretty poor and in disrepair. Let me find the spot. Otherwise, you see another area of the river this is streaming down, going south into the river, the current of the water.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like anywhere from there's rocks and rubble in the bottom, anywhere from, you're guessing, 2 to 10 foot deep, depending on the spot. Haven't used this in a while. Yeah. You do notice as you're kind of looking around, you see something like floating, like under like one of the rocks, and it's just kind of like waving. It's off-colored white. You don't know if it's some sort of like marine life or maybe a piece of cloth. It's just kind of undulating in the current, but you see maybe 8 inches of it. Looks like.
I'll try to grab it.
Okay, you're gonna have to jump in.
I don't think I want to do that. Can I like tie a rope
I'll do it.
to one of my
I'll
arrows
do
and shoot it?
Now this is probably about, you're guessing, 4 or 5 foot under the water.
Yeah, you know what? I don't think I can get diseases anymore. I'm just gonna go in.
Well, who's
Okay,
gonna pull
you
you
jump
out?
in. It comes up to like a
Gabwell.
How do you have on your character? How tall are you? Do you have any of that
Um,
in your notes or not?
I am 6 foot.
Okay, so it comes up to about like upper chest level, like when you jump in. And you trying to just dunk your head in. The water here isn't clear for the. I mean, it's murky. You can see it, but it's not like the Lime River with all the pollution right there, since it's
Yeah.
flowing into it.
I'll go under and grab it.
Okay, you duck under, move some of the rocks around. You feel, and it's as you're pulling up, it's like cloth. It's like there's more there than just a little piece. You come up, get breath, or actually, you don't. You just start
I
moving.
don't need to breathe.
Yeah, so you just start moving rocks around and stuff like this is no big deal. And there's a body there that's been like had rocks put all over it.
I'm going to go back up. I'm going to do a sharp whistle.
Okay. Now, is this
really know
a
what that
call
means?
you've used before? Like, would it be recognized? I would assume.
This is the call that I used to get Scab to come. I assume Orin would know
Yeah,
it. At
Scab's
least.
already like nearby. Like,
Yeah.
Scab.
I'm trying to use it on the party.
I will head over, I suppose.
Yeah, so y'all hear it's you've got regular business going on, hustle and bustle, people moving about, but you can just faintly hear a sharp whistle that Cleo uses. What are you perceiving, Reggie?
Orin hoofing it over there.
Yeah, you definitely heard. All the arrows heading across the map.
Can't see shit now.
I'll dive back under and try to pull it out.
Oh, it's just swimming in it.
Yeah, so as y'all get there, Cleo's like pulling this body up out of the water. Looks like it's unmolested, other than some being a little bit waterlogged. There's patches of abraded skin and several dislocated joints, looks like, where it's been folded
We've got a
and
rogue
twisted,
chiropractor on our hands.
Oh.
Wearing it's kind of that muddied gray now from it, but it's wearing like one of the funerary type gowns that you saw on the others laying on the fires.
This corpse doesn't happen to look like it was on fire for any period of time, does it?
Nope. It's got skins, abrasions, and the dislocated joints are the biggest issue with this. Give me a medicine check.
I could do that.
Yeah, you would think that just guessing the way they're twisted and bent, like if you were to try to take this corpse and put it into a small compartment or in as small of a crate as you could, that's how it was bent and twisted.
Well, I don't know if this is related, but it looks like somebody stuffed this poor person into a box for a while and sunk him.
What kind of person is it?
Looks like mid-20s woman.
All right. Go with me here for a second. What if this is the dead person that was supposed to get burned, and then somebody swapped it out with a not dead other person and just made them sleep for a while? I don't know why.
What happened with it? I'm just trying to figure out who and why.
What was the first half of it?
Who? Who would
Tastes
do
better
such
the first time.
No.
Well, we also have to decide what we're doing with the body, because we'll just sit around here with the dead waterlogged body. Someone's gonna notice in a minute.
I mean, we could just bring it back to Mr. Singh. Wouldn't look out of place there.
Totally fair.
And at least it would be out of the water. One less thing polluting it.
I don't think there's
Stock
any help
eats
in
out of this river.
I was actually not aware of how awful this was until now. I will take this into consideration.
I am never going to drink the water here ever again.
Anyone have like a tarp or something?
Or what?
I
The
pull
body?
out a tarp,
Yeah.
like a whole tarp. I'll just pull it out.
Give me the body.
Okay.
No, you're injured from your fall.
It's kind of yucky. I mean, sure.
As king of throwing arms of dead people at guards, I will handle a gross dead body.
I
Are you
apologize
familiar
for
with
questioning your authority.
As the
Familiar
man
with
who
the
jumps in the
sloth.
pile of turds, I will handle a gross dead body.
All yours.
Pile of turds. Okay, you take the body. What are you doing with it? It is
Going back to our boy.
It's wet, disgusting. You kind of feel the the parts where your hands contact like the skin. You can feel it kind of sink in and mush. You carry it back to Sing. He's like, "Oh my God! Where did you find that?" And as he comes up, that's her. That's Miss Quarn, Denise Quarn. That was her name. But I saw her on fire run. And he points off. And where was the body? And she's not burned. What? He seems genuinely like confused and shocked.
Reggie, I think you were onto something.
I'm actually starting to believe Reggie was also onto something.
So, Mr. Singh, when you were preparing the body for the funeral rites, did you notice any of these massive wounds and bruises and such?
No, her body was fine. She had died of a sickness, but there were no external blemishes.
Oh, well, these could have been post-mortem.
There are sharks that live there.
The body was fine otherwise.
Oh, no. She got slapped.
Oh no!
The slap sharks are known for twisting up bodies and putting them in Rubik's cubes.
Fascinating. I find out more fascinating things about slap sharks with every moment that goes by.
Wait, so how much do you know about the deceased? Did they have, like, a sibling?
That I do not know. They were brought by the family. There was I'm assuming the mother and father.
Reggie's just gonna sit down, like, right on the ground, just, like, in thought. Like, collapse into, like, a
But thank you for bringing her. Just if you can place her here, and he show on the slab where she was originally.
I will set her down.
So if this is her, then who ran into the river?
That's what I would like to know.
How long was the body on display for the funeral rites before the cremation?
They typically sit out here for anywhere from 3 to 7 days.
Just out in the open?
Yes, we've never had anybody mess with the corpses.
So if someone were to, say, swap them out the morning of the cremation, there isn't anyone necessarily keeping guard?
No, we've never had issue with that. Why would somebody want to switch the body? And why? Where did you find it?
It was in the little inlet to the left.
But
To the left.
if she run out to the river does not go that way. There's a stream coming down. It would. How did she get up in there?
The pie man said someone took his cart and left it up there. Maybe
What did
someone moved her body and dumped it in there.
they took the pie man's cart to move the body?
Maybe. I think we're gonna keep looking around. I don't think we've gotten the whole picture quite yet.
I mean, yes, that would be a good thing to help. But thank you for getting the body back.
Yeah, now we just got to find a second body.
They didn't find one when they tried dragging the river. Again, they were only there for like 5 minutes. And they found nothing. Complaining about all the smell and fear of slap sharks.
Definitely.
Guys, we're going to end up fighting a slop shark, and it's not going to be fun.
I'm gonna eat it when we're done fighting it.
They tenderize their meat. That's why they slap them.
I don't know what
Really?
a slop shark is because they're now canonically slap sharks.
I see.
It's the only way.
When you say they looked in the water, who was they?
The local constable. They got their little boat with chain. It's like 2 boat. They went across. Came back. They did not spend much time. Then they left. They said, nope, could not find anything.
Maybe I should look a little closer.
Yeah, get stinky.
I'm already like yucky, dripping wet. How much worse could it get?
You could find more dead bodies.
Aren't
I
those
could find
famous
more dead
last
bodies.
words? How much worse could it get?
Yeah, exactly.
And Cleo's seen pretty worse. Is Orin still just sitting there with a several days decayed, soggy body?
No, he put it down on the slab.
Okay. Najee,
trying to
is
think of
this
a
the same
spell.
face?
Go ahead.
What do you mean same face?
bet. Well, you spent time preparing the body for the cremation.
This is her, definitely, 100%. I mean, it's a bit bloated, but I can tell it's her.
Okay.
What were you saying you were doing, Cleo? Or did you?
I interrupted Scott, I think.
I wasn't gonna say anything important.
You guys keep looking around. I'm gonna go jump in the river.
I nudge Reggie and say, "We have to do all the work, and Cleo's gonna go swimming."
Sounds like you want to go swimming.
So
I'm
you
sorry.
jump in.
Did you find a body?
Pick them up, throw them in the water.
I
gonna
thought
come
we had. I thought we made jokes here.
You want to come swimming too, buddy?
I
Hey,
cast.
Moose, I'll pay you 2 gold if you swim in the water.
What's
Mend
the what's
butt
the
crack.
Moose, don't get in there.
what's the spell that I just like part the river. I part the sea with my magic, and I just walk in. Try to throw me in. I just cut the river in half.
I'll tell you what, Reggie. I'll take your deal. And you also owe me 2 more gold for the inconvenience.
And it's going on the list.
And it's going on the list.
Why would it go? Okay.
It's voluntary and you're getting paid.
Bribery.
All right, let me just -1 because Reggie thinks Moose can be bought. -1 because Reggie is right that Moose can be bought.
There should be +1. It just cancels out.
No, it's a negative because he's upset that Reggie figured it out.
He was complaining about being broke.
Okay, so Cleo, you jump in.
Moose
You're
jumps in
swimming.
after her.
It's extremely, like say, your visibility is only a couple foot out. As you're moving around, you feel stuff like bumping into you. You don't know what it is. There is a sting of
slap me?
chemical. No, you're not getting slapped, luckily. There is a sting on your skin and your eyes from the chemicals in the water.
It's like the Sen.
Yeah. You see like a blind slug kind of float past in front of you. Keep looking, then all of a sudden there's like a little corn doll floating by. Another boot kind of like brushes past you. There's the other one. And, give me a perception check. How many are you gonna roll? Oh, that's Moose. What are you persuading Moose?
Oh wait, did I hit persuasion? My bad.
Hey, what are you trying?
I'm persuading my persuasion to be, or my perception to be better.
What are you trying to perceive?
Well, I jumped in the water with Cleo.
Oh, yeah, you see more things. Looks like a wad of toilet paper or something come floating past you.
Nice.
A fresh wad or a used wad?
You can't tell in this murky water.
It's
It
used.
looks used. It's definitely
stay
also
clear.
burning your nose and your eyes in here. Cleo, you see a body lodged up in like the wreckage of that boat.
Well, well, well.
What?
I am clearly the best at my job today.
If it isn't the dead body, well.
If it isn't the dead body I was looking for. I'll give a tap to Moose, point it out.
I will follow Cleo.
Now you're having to come up every little bit for air. You know Cleo has not come up for now.
Every once in a while I'll go up with him, or like a couple seconds after, just to make him feel better. But it's like every other time he has to go up.
Hang on, I gotta start a new list. Minus Cleo's approval rating. -1 for feeling bad for Moose's swimming. By the way, Reggie, you're at a -3 now.
Reggie is AFK as I see his coffee on his screen.
Oh, okay. He might still be able to hear me though. Yeah, so we'll swim over and then I'll you said the body looked like it was wedged. Does it
It's
look
caught
like it
within the chains and stuff that's hanging from the boat? It got caught in.
Okay. I would like to persuade the body out of the chains with my strength.
I will
It's
lend
just
him help.
yeah. It's not like oh my god, you can't. It's simple enough. There's no check needed.
Oh, okay.
You can dislodge it.
Wonderful.
Excellent.
So y'all bring it back across. Ooh, we get a kitty cam.
The cat? Where?
Kitty cam. Oh, look at that beast. Oh, wonderful.
He's a dancing cat.
What's the name?
Look at his one brain cell.
Ziggy.
Orange.
Ziggy
So
Stardust.
Mm-hmm.
Orange Tabby. So as y'all come up there bringing the body out of the water, and you see both of them. Y'all have to, or you may not stifle chuckles as they come up black, orange, yellow, all these different colors from the dye factory have now stained their skin as they come up out of the water. Looking very comical.
I've been stained with worse.
Have you really?
No, orange
Really?
is kind of your color. I'm not gonna lie. Looks
And
good on
then
you.
they're carrying another waterlogged body.
Thank you, Cleo. I'm thinking of getting my whole body orange and then getting a toupee.
You see, we let her bring home one, and now she's gonna bring home every one they find.
It's like a cat giving you
You don't
presents.
feed them though.
Listen,
Never get
it's
rid of
really, it's not hard to find bodies in this river.
Actually, it's not. There's probably lots of bodies in that river.
Whole and in parts.
Another body? What the? And Singh runs over to look. He's like, I've never seen this person before. And,
Is this one burned?
Yes, majority of the burns are on the face and neck, and the shapes almost. I mean, your first look, Reggie, it almost looks like claw marks. They're burns, but almost like if it had a claw that had done it. Give me a
Like
a medicine
cauterized
check.
claw marks, sort of. That's how I'm imagining it, like a cauterized claw mark.
Yeah.
Okay.
But well, it's all melted. It's not just like if it was hot claws, it's all burnt around the area.
Yeah. Okay.
What remains of the dress, yeah, you don't know what for sure if this was bad enough, if that's what did the killing, or if the water did what did the killing. Drowning, you don't know which. The face is drawn into like an eternal silent scream from the way it's melted and the muscles had been pulled. Setting her down, just giving a good one over. Just the tattered dress. It's stained with all the different dyes as well. Places of it where it was folded just right. Looks like you could tell it was white at one point. The back of her shoulder, of her right shoulder, there's a crudely rendered tattoo of a black rose.
Ooh.
Is this another? I mean, I don't know how bad the damage is to be able to tell this, but do we have a second 20-something female?
Yes, you would guess anywhere between 20 and 30. Not sure.
Is this another body that Singh recognizes?
No, he said he doesn't recognize this person at all. He's never seen them. And definitely, with the tattoo point out, he's never even had somebody with a tattoo of a black rose on the shoulder. He does not recognize that.
Singh, did you see the dead person's face right up until the moment that you lit the cremation?
This girl, and he points to the one on the slab. He's like, "Yes, I've spent many days prepping her body. I know that one definitely, even though it's bloated from water. This one I have never seen."
Right. No, I mean, like, when you go to light the pyre, are they still, like, are they covered at all?
No, just as is, as you see them laying. Now the girl that just pulled out, it's just like around the head and neck, and partly down like her left shoulder is what's all burnt. The rest of her body's untouched by flame.
Ah, fuck. Guys, you got to go back in.
Nah, it's your turn, bud.
Deal. I'm going in.
Oh, right, about that. He's gonna hand 10 gold over to Moose.
Trying to buy some points.
Mm.
Well, I didn't know about the whole ink staining thing, so I figured there's some extra.
All right, -3 total.
You said I owed you more.
-3 is now -2.
Oh, I was like,
Plus-
I'm still going
plus
down.
one. Because Reggie knows how to make it up to Moose. You know what? Is the pie guy still here?
I mean, his shop's
still there.
he works
shop's
there.
literally like 20 foot away.
Is the Starbucks still over there?
I'm gonna drop one of these fresh gold pieces to buy pie for everybody.
Oh man, are we? Is
That's
this
10
like
pies.
Everybody gets a pie. This
I
is
just
like Oprah.
manhandled 2
You get a pie. You get a pie. I get
yucky
3 pies.
corpses. Now we're gonna eat. Yeah.
What were you saying, Jack?
I was like, is this a Sweeney Todd situation? Are we gonna find out it's the pie maker?
Hold on,
You
I'm
go
gonna. Before Moose goes and buys 10 pies and covers his hands with pie and literal actual shit, I'm gonna walk up to Moose. Moose, hold on, one moment. Close your eyes really fast.
I close my eyes.
I'm gonna press to digitate his hands and get all the grime off.
Just his hands.
No, he has to. He earned the smell. He gets to keep that.
Just the pie touching parts.
Ah,
I
Thanks,
like
Doc.
that, Jack. That actually would have been cool. It's like, damn you kids. I put them in the river to moisten that skin up and get it good and tender before I put them in my pies. You've ruined everything.
Ew.
Ew. When you open your eyes, Moose, your hands are miraculously clean. It feels like I scrubbed them with a sponge. You don't know where I came up with a sponge. You have no idea.
That's nature's pocket.
Sock, me too, please, Sock. Please.
Close your eyes. Everybody turn away, including you, Moose.
no, but I want to see.
I pull out my Prestidigisponge and I wash off Cleo's hands too.
Yes.
It only works when no one is looking.
Sings like, what the hell?
No, he better not be looking.
I gave very specific instructions.
He's a
Hey,
shot
everybody.
caster.
He's gonna be in for a bad time if he's looking. All right, fine. Go have your silly little pies. Don't get them. Don't touch them to your clothes.
All right, I get the pies and I distribute them all out.
Does Sing get one?
Yeah, I'll give Sing one. Why not?
Thank you very much,
Poor-
very
poor-
large man.
Yeah, poor guy's seen 2 dead bodies already. This guy needs to eat something.
He's used to seeing dead bodies. Just
I was about to say, that's his day job.
appreciate
Good
the pie,
point.
you very large man.
All right. Well, we found
You're most
The,
welcome.
flaming corpse, quote unquote. Now what?
Well, I don't know if this is the flaming corpse.
Oh no, that's the one.
Yeah, but like, look at all the parts that weren't burnt in the first place. If it was sitting on the funeral pyre, it would have been head to toe. How much fire was the body on that you saw get up and scream and run away?
You can
Sing.
see that typically they'll there's big piles of wood. You have to have lots of wood. They're usually from laying on a pile from head to toe. So this woman was not on a pyre. I do not know what caused these flames. I do not know if she was dead when she got up or not. I say I do not recognize. So the working girls here that are around the corner, they see lots of people. Maybe they would know.
It's a
Could've
good
been
idea,
okay.
actually.
Maybe she was one of the working girls. I do not partake of their samples, so I would not know.
They have samples.
That's exactly what somebody.
Or do they
who,
not call it a piece?
Ah.
I made it funny.
Sock, unless you want to do the rest of me, I think I'll let you handle this one.
Okay. I like look you up and down and realize it's like that's gonna be like 20 minutes of cleaning you up. Never mind. Yeah, I'll do the thing. I approach the building of the Ladies of the Night. Is there like someone outside?
Orin, go with him.
All right, I'll go with Sock.
Okay. So as you approach, you can definitely tell that this is a brothel.
What? No way.
There's
Wait.
more of that Orin, I'll do it energy.
Hi, boys.
I thought this was a fine establishment.
No, it's in a pretty rundown as well. Brandon, your camera's freaking out again.
Yeah, it's Sirenscape.
I wonder if is it that, or is it because you're also in Discord on video?
No, the second I opened Sirenscape, it started, and when I closed Sirenscape, it stopped.
Very odd.
That is wacky.
Hello, fellas. What can we interest you in? Although you're getting the doxies coming up and like leaning on you.
Hold on. Unfortunately, I'm not here to partake of your services today. I have
See,
an
like there's three of them that
investigation.
immediately just turn and walk off from you.
I'll hold up a gold coin as they walk away.
Oh, there's another one that before they can turn around, kind of steps in front, like, yeah, I can help you. What do you need? She takes the coin out of your hand.
Fair enough. All right. Oh no, my 368 GP is now 66.
So like you're talking about 368 gold, and like Cleo's, I've got 5 silver. Moose, I got 15.
Spend better.
I was
Spend more
dead when
wisely.
you guys made money. I didn't get any.
Yeah, Moose was alive,
Moose
though.
was
What's
right
going
by
on?
his.
Think about that.
Oh, Jesus.
I turn around, Cleo. Do you want like 100 gold? I feel like you earned it. You know what? You can have Scab share.
Wait, didn't we set some aside?
I've got a share.
I think we
Yeah,
did
sure.
set some aside, actually. I seem to remember something about that.
Is it in the party sheet? Do we have just gold hanging out in the party sheet?
We
Not
had
anymore.
didn't we have a chest full of it somewhere?
So in our party sheet, we actually have 3 GP, 2 silver, 2 onyx. However much that's worth.
300 gold.
Is it?
No.
Oh,
They should say on there. Let me look.
it probably does. I haven't clicked it or anything.
Party sheet.
10. That ain't nothing. We'll talk about this later, Cleo. We'll get
Yeah,
this
buddy.
squared up.
Do you think?
Let's talk even louder next to the ladies of the night about how much money everybody has.
Yeah, that was the point. Now they're willing to tell me anything I know or anything I want to know. We're actually here, me and my friend, investigating a crime, an incident, on behalf of the Count.
About 4 more of the girls just kind of walk off. And what kind of crime? She's looking a bit nervous.
I blink a few seconds and as I try to be like, arson?
Her face softens at the minute. It's like, oh, I don't know about anything being burnt recently, so.
Well, it was a woman that was on fire. But I don't know.
Like,
That's
well,
like-
they
she has to
do
very-
the burning. They burn the bodies just around the corner down there. There's the
I'm just
old Sing takes
I'm just thinking
care
to myself. She asked a very hilarious question. What crime? And Sock's like, I don't know. I'm here to find that out.
Plastic surgery without a license.
Have you actually heard any weird arguing or perhaps chanting at night? There's been rumors of a woman who caught fire and ran into the river recently.
I don't know about that. So there's all kinds of arguing goes on. John's not wanting to pay. Drunkenness. But, I mean, old Sing, like I said, he does the burning. I don't know I haven't heard about them getting up and running into the river. Who was it?
What was the person?
You don't know who this girl is.
Oh,
I thought the guy
Good old
said
Matilda.
Miss.
You found the one, he named the one that you found that was supposed to be cremated but was not touched. The one that was burnt, you found lodged in the water at the boats. No one knows who that is.
have you had any of the girls go missing recently?
Darling, girls go missing around here all the time. Either
I'll
they're
hold
on the
up two
cord
gold.
or
I'll hold
not.
up 2 gold coins and say, "Can you name some of them in the last 7 days?"
She takes the coins out of your hand, starts rattling off names.
Wait, that many went missing? Because I was thinking it'd be like 2 or 3 at most in the course of a week.
She rattles off names. None of them mean anything to you. Your camera's getting freaky again.
Oh, that's just my face.
Yeah, so you don't write. None of the names mean anything to you, Scott. Scott.
I heard you. I don't
Okay,
what
I didn't know
else
if
to
there
say.
was anything else, and you just was quiet.
Have you had any patrons recently that are acting weirder than usual? Maybe talking to themselves, or
Again, darling, we get all kinds of weirdos in here. We're paid to do one thing, and we don't concern ourselves with what else they do unless they're getting too violent with the girls. And they haven't paid for that.
Does the building have the symbol of a black rose on it?
No.
well, Warren, do you have any questions?
You know a lot of girls with a black rose tattooed on their back.
Her eyes kind of widen a bit, like, where at on the back? It was on the
Or-
right shoulder.
On the right shoulder.
See her little hand goes to her mouth. That's Constance. She's dead? Where is she?
About 8 feet down.
I do a thumbs over the shoulder, just just pulled her out of the river.
She yells at a couple of the Gail, Josephine, come. They say they found Constance. And they follow you back over there. Look at the body, and one of the girls starts crying, turns to the other one, putting her head in her shoulder. That's Constance, and they're also, what happened to her? Why is she burnt?
We haven't really solved that part yet.
You wouldn't happen to know who she was last with, do you?
The only one that ever really bothered her was that piece of shit Moss. He's that fucking
Moss?
freak that leaves over in festival, and they point across the river to one of those islands, those big islands with lots of rundown buildings on it.
We may have found our next destination.
Yeah, that guy was always bothering her. He would never take no for an answer. Just a real piece of shit. Did he do this?
Yeah. What
not
makes
at
him
liberty
such
to
a
say
piece of
yet.
shit? What did he want that You always had to say no to.
He was always making it, but she wasn't one of our girls. She didn't work for us. She just lives near the area. Sweet girl. She always would bring flowers to all of us and try to be nice. And he was always just harassing her, wanting her to give up the goods, so to speak. She wanted nothing to do with him, and he was just constantly stalking her and pestering her. He's just a creep. Dirty clothes, filthy hair, almost back of his neck kind of swollen and misshapen. Just disgusting.
Well, I suppose we could go ask him some questions at the very least.
Only thing I know about him besides being a creep is that he either lives over there on Festival or is always over that area.
So he either lives there or he hangs out there a lot.
Yeah.
Got it. Is there a good way to get over there?
Just the Crane Ferry, and she points, kind of leans forward way down the river. There's a ferry, probably about 300 yards away, that goes over there.
Does anybody have any objections about catching one of the ferries over to that Creeps Island?
Did you say the island was Festival?
Yeah, it's called Festival.
I have no complaints. I have eaten food.
Lead the way.
I have drank ale. Now I wish to kill.
Moose,
Where'd you find
doesn't
ale?
need to be like
You're
that.
gonna have to broaden your horizons, Moose.
We need to find Moose.
He's like Lucky. Instead of like always somehow instead of having sausage pocket, he's just always got an ale at the ready somehow.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say he's always ready to murder. He's just
I
like,
came here to drink and kill people, and I'm all out of drink.
And I'm all out of people.
I'm all out of people. Yeah. I'm here to kill people and drink, and I'm all out of people. Glug,
Okay.
glug. He's alone, surrounded by bodies.
So y'all head to the ferry. I'm sorry, what was that?
He's weeping with his alcohol over the dead bodies.
So you head to the ferry, and we'll leave off there because I know Scott said he needed to leave at 2, and it's already 2:20.
Yep.
So this will
I
be
got a thing
a
happening
good
tomorrow.
stopping point. So thank you all for playing. Thanks to everyone who hung out, and rated us, and threw subs at us. Appreciate it very, very much. If you'd like to catch any replays of this campaign or others, you can do so on YouTube and Rumble. Likes, follows, shares, appreciated very much. And if you'll hang on through the credits, I will find us someone to raid. Otherwise, have a great rest of your week, and we'll be back Tuesday night. Night, everybody.
Yay. Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Everyone.